point. Just want to revolving around, and that's why I've taken this mic. So, so as per the name, somehow able to connect Recruin. So maybe you will able to understand we are doing something into recruitments. I've been in this industry from last 17 years, majorly into search businesses, worked with Fortune 500 brands, helping the companies to set up their leadership team, search team, work for the brands like McKinsey, BCG, Bain, and Google of the world. And now, somehow, my interest lies in blockchain, maybe around when I met Gaurav around 4 years back. And then we think we'll do something and incubate HR with blockchain. So that's why we'll be creating a product, the HR product, which will have the blockchain feature. And we'll be working on few different verticals altogether. So I'll take you through what exactly we'll be working on. So as you say, what is our mission? So connecting organizations with great talent, and we just want to make a right matchmake engine, organization and talents connecting to each other. The product which we'll be making, which are quite focused for startups, the organization who really want to set up the team, because end of the day, when I work for bigger organization, the process is quite streamlined, and startups need to streamline their processes. So we'll be helping them in advising the right processes when it comes to managing the HR activities, talent acquisition activities, talent attraction, and how they present their brand right proposition in front of the people. Maybe someone has quoted one particular thing. Talent is a fuel for every business. And as Gaurav have also quoted, when it comes to the capital funding, a startup with a good idea easily get funding. But end of the day, businesses are run by people. Okay, so where you actually find right people, people are reaching out to vendors, people are reaching out to recruiting companies, assessment companies, they are reaching out to some kind of application tracking system, taking so much suite of operations, but end of the day, the problem remains same. So somehow we'll be addressing that particular problem. I'll just give you some stats which been from Forbes, McKinsey, and those kind of organization. Okay, so as of now, when you talk about regulation, regulatory body, in finance, you have most of the things being regulated. In manufacturing, most of the things is being regulated. But when you talk about recruiting, it's an unorganized ecosystem. As per the McKinsey study, around 82% executives don't believe their company recruit highly talented people. And most of the time, job seekers are uninformed. When you're posting a job, maybe you're getting multiple responses, but might be 1 to 2% of the people are relevant to your responses, what you actually get. So we'll be creating something around that to solve that problem. So whatever coming to you is coming to a more filtered way, the kind of skill matching engine, the kind of candidate scoring system we'll be making. So as per Steve Jobs, as he itself quoted, consider the most important of someone's job is like myself as a recruiting. If I talk about post-pandemic, the recruitment paradigm has been totally changed. From a work from office, most of the organizations have adopted the new normal, that is a remote working culture. Right now, we'll be here in GITEX, there'll be a lot of startups who might have an office in X or Y part of the geography, but they have the remote team everywhere. Okay, So somehow they have break the barriers around that, and we'll be helping them to getting those kind of things for them. If I talk about the kind of technology opportunity, so by 2025, around online talent platform, which includes HRMS, HRIS, ATS, and different kind of coding assessment platform, could boost global GDP by 2.7 trillion. Okay, so definitely we'll be also coming to that particular race, but what exactly we'll be doing differently, we'll be talking about that. Okay, so one of the vertical which we have focused on, actually around 2017, on more than maybe 14, when the startup, actually you can say the startup era started in India. Okay, that time I have started working with a smaller startup, which became unicorn, and right now they are the billion-dollar companies. So like when I started working with Oyo, they have around 20 people team. Okay, in 2014, Mr. Agrawal become the Thiele Scholar, and we'll be helping them to setting up the team. So I have seen this particular problem. Setting up the leadership team is the most difficult task for any founder. So as per the research and as per most of the founder who are typically talking about, if you might be a great product guy, you might be a great technical guy, but you need a collaborative effort to run a company. Okay, so here, basically, we'll be coming in picture, and we'll be telling most of these kind of founders what exactly you need to do. Definitely, maybe you're best at your product, but when we are talking about, we are best at our skills. We'll be best when it comes to the talent journey, will be best when it comes to where you need to find out the people in terms of the sector, representation, and all these things. So if you talk about, as per BCG, one of the reports which they have published around 2 months back, they are talking about what is the big shifts which happened in talent, technical recruitment or talents. So initially, the market is more of creating an in-house talent team, and most of the business has been outsourced. But from the cost perspective and different perspective, these are remote, and most of the organization want to have the in-house team, which might be remotely distributed, where they can focus on their product and different aspect of the businesses. Initially, as per the business demand, it was emphasis on the project management skills, because most of the organization or old service firm still using agile methodology, waterfall, these kind of system. But at this point of time, most of the product development company want everyone in the team to basically roll up their sleeves and do everything in the company. So that is the hustle they need to go each and every day. So that's why emphasis is on full stack engineering, problem solving, especially in technical skills. Low cost location. If you talk about, I talk about two small examples. When it comes to Zoho. So Zoho have a very big team in nearby a Bangalore location, which is not a tier 1 location. Okay, so most of the team are basically looking at the outsourced center in that part of the world, that part of geography, where you actually have the low-cost resources, and you'll be able to save the cost. So that's the thing. I'll just give a very small example. Maybe I'll take not more than 30 seconds. So I was working with Deloitte around 2016-17, and at that time, Reckitt Benckiser want to set up their technical center in India. So we have taken around 6 months' time to finding out a location and created the center of excellence in Hyderabad for Reckitt Benckiser for the overall tech center. And right now, they have full running machine or full running engine in Hyderabad, around team of 300 people. Definitely, Infosys is the biggest client for them. But end of the day, if I talk about the first point, they have done the same thing. And Right now, the HR approach has also been changed. So definitely, as per the time, as per the new things, as per the new automation methodology, things need to be changed. So that is the thing. That's the approach we'll be also looking at. Okay. So what exactly we'll be doing? We are doing, I can say. So the kind of team I have, as I itself coming from a search background, have worked for the biggest search firm India and globally. Uh, and that is the thing we come up with, the co-founder search. You have heard of Egon Gender, Spencer Stewart, Conferry of the words. They are especially in board search, CXO search kind of thing. But we come up with a proposition of co-founder search, and we actually find some co-founders and recruited some co-founders for those kind of startup who have a team of around 10 people, 12 people, because it's quite difficult for them to make a right matchmaking. So if I talk about from the enterprise point of view, to convince somebody from a Microsoft to come to a startup, which is a 13 people, 14 people, 15 people startup, who are already running a show with around 200 people. So that's the thing. So, and then we started a management selection. It's basically on the request of most of the co-founders to who we started working with. So they need to work on some, you can say, niche skills. And that's why we created our niche skill in the area of blockchain. So maybe I just need to correlate this particular thing in blockchain. Majority of our client, maybe I can say 60% of our clients are typically working in blockchain. And that's why we'll be creating a community building approach when it's come to reaching for the blockchain talent. As of now, if I talk about, we have the database of around 100,000 profiles, but around 60% people belongs to the blockchain community. Either you're talking about the devs who will be working on different chains, different blockchains, or typically people from back-end, front-end, design, product management, investments. So somehow we'll be creating that kind of center of excellence database only for the blockchain community, and we'll make it public very soon with our talent management system. So this is one of the things when I talk about talent management system and job board. Okay, so job board is quite focused when it comes to blockchain talent. So we'll be basically given an option only to the blockchain company to publish their job on our portal. Okay, find out the candidate. As I've indicated earlier, and what is the different thing we are doing here? So a lot of the companies, if you even I just take an example of LinkedIn. If you post a job on LinkedIn, you might get around 1,000 of responses, but maybe 5 to 6 people will be matching to your requirement. So that's the thing, because people just easy apply. They even not going through the JD. They don't go to a company. When you ask in an interview what you know about the company, how you're able to get knowledge about the company, what exactly you do, they don't know about that. And sometimes you feel like if somebody is not doing that, why should I hire them? So the system our technology team have built here, we only send those kind of the profiles to you basis of our assessment score. In terms of your keywords, what kind of job role you're looking for. If 200 people apply, so definitely all the response will go to you. But end of the day, it will be having a scoring system like 1 to 5, 5 being the best. So if somebody is 3, will be 60% matching to your requirement. So you have a full authority to choose or shortlist those people who have a better matching score. So that's the thing, and that's why talent management system come in place, where we have incubated blockchain in it. Maybe I'll tell in the different slide. Okay, so that's a full suite application tracking system, and we are really want to build the OKR into it also. Maybe in fewer months we'll be able to create the OKR, we'll be able to manage the overall journey from a posting to hiring and hiring to the performance management. So this is the search methodology which we use for management selection or search. Aspire, Access, Architect, Act, and Advance. Okay, so what exactly you want, how you'll be able to find those, okay, which are the medium, will be finding that and tell you the medium, okay, managing the overall journey, and how the overall journey keep on going forward. So these are the few representative search which we have done in last 1 year, and these all are the closed thing. So I'm not talking about only doing the search. These people have already joined in some of the company. I don't want to publish the name of companies, but that's the thing. So when we talk about the talent management system, as we'll be creating a matchmaking engine, so startup or organization can attract, promote, shortlist, and a job seeker can seek, reach, connect with those kind of startups. Yeah, slide. More than that. Okay. So this is the product we are talking about. Okay. So how we'll be managing the overall journey from attract, select, and recruit. So these are the few wireframes which we have created. As of now, will be available on web, but maybe in next 2 months will be also available with the mobile app. Again, this is the few wireframes. When we have a talent management system job board, it will be a very startup friendly, connecting globally, and we're using the blockchain and AI into it. Where we are using blockchain, so that's why how connected, because this is a more of a crypto plus blockchain pavilion, okay, and how a HR tech company is presenting here. So that's the thing, that's the solution. So we'll be introducing this particular thing in recruitment to detecting fraud in terms of when candidate is writing so many skills, basis on the few assessment which he need or somebody need to go through, will get a score, and will only give the accredited score to the candidate in terms of which skill he or she qualifies. Skill verification system, when I talk about the skill verification system, again, the assessment score. And we also creating something where we do some kind of skill verification from their peers, from the company they'll be working on, okay, and give some kind of rewards to them. Because at the end of the day, people will not verify anybody without reward. Okay. And the decentralized reputation system, when you talk about reputation, what kind of reputation candidate have. And we'll be also looking forward to introduce the background check, but for every geography, it's different. When it comes to geography, it's different. There'll be multiple kind of background check, like education check, employment check, criminal check, those kind of things. So we'll introduce as per the country, where we get the support from the educational body, those kind of body who will basically verify those skills and putting them into a node. So how, what kind of experience till the time the startups have, when the candidates have, they have a great experience all the startups. So I can talk about the retention percentage. Our retention percentage is more than 18% till now. The clients we have onboarded from 2019 till now. So this is the journey. So around 2018 last we started. It's an inception. We started on the request of few companies to work on the co-founder and those kind of searches, management selection. And started from 2019, we building the TMS system, the talent management system. We have launched it, but as of now, that is into beta phase, and will be very clear. Will be give it free at least for 1 year to those kind of startups who have not used that. Okay, and even enterprise want to use, they can use. 2020, we expanded to new geographies. We started with India. Right now, we are in a MENA region. We have people recruited from MENA, Ukraine, and other geographies, and we'll be looking forward to go globally with this kind of solution. So in 2023, we have a plan to scale. So as of now, we have 100+ happy partners, 100K profiles. As I've indicated, around 60% are from blockchain family. And started with 3 people team. Now we have 20+ people in the organization in different geographies. So about me, I have already indicated. I'm coming with 16 years experience. I work for the brands like Kelly, ABC. I've been advisor to Harvard Business. Have been advisor to GLG. I work for one of the Japanese search firm called Inward. So that's how my overall journey. And as I've indicated, Gaurav have been very supported. TD5 has been very supported to us in terms of building these things and getting the blockchain into it. Because as of now, we'll be Recruin, considering Gaurav as a mentor, will be guiding force to us in terms of how the blockchain will connect it to the HR tech systems. So these are few people who are presented who actually joined the organization within 1 year of time frame and part of the leadership team. Okay, so Zana, maybe people can come who have all these things. So in the stage, because we'll be ending towards our PPT, Zana, Manisha, Neha, Shubham, and Diksha. Gaurav, please. Okay. Okay. So these are the few partners we'll be working with. We'll be working with lot many, but we have actually indicated only few. Few are into blockchain space, and these are the core startups. We have not indicated any of the bigger name here, because as of now, the plan is very clear. We only need to have a startup-focused approach. Okay, bringing a bigger client is a very easy job for me because I've been in the industry from last 16, 17 years. And earlier to that, in the national level roles and managing multiple geographies for Kelly and ABC kind of organization. So that's the thing. So that's why our approach is very clear. We only need to be startup focused. Thank you. Happy to connect with you all people if somebody want to reach it out. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abhishek. That was a wonderful presentation. And thank you for, imparting such great knowledge to us. So now I would like Ms. Shreya to come up on the stage and please felicitate our... Huh? Varsha, can you please come on the stage for a minute? Maima?